Hey y'all, and welcome back to another meal prep. So, the question that I get most often is how are you able to eat the same meal all week? Do you not get bored? And my honest answer is no. I'm really plain. I could eat the same thing probably for a month and it wouldn't faze me. But if you're not like me, I decided to go ahead and make two different meals, both super easy, just to give you a little variety in your week. So here, my husband's marinating some boneless, skinless chicken breast that he's already washed and trimmed down. He's gonna put a little bit of like a olive oil based dressing on there, just one that we randomly picked up at the grocery store when we went this weekend. And that'll probably marinate for about an hour. You can do more, you can do less. It really just depends on your preference and how much you want that chicken to absorb that flavor. For me, about an hour was all I could wait. I had to get my meal prep done. So he's going to go ahead and pop a lid on that and put it in the refrigerator to marinate. So after about that hour time frame, I went ahead and preheated my oven to 400 degrees, grabbed a large Pyrex dish, and I'm just going to lay my chicken in it single layer, try not to overlap or crowd too much. Pour a little bit of that marinade on top and cover it with tinfoil. So that will go, like I said, into a 400-degree oven for about 40 minutes. While my oven's preheating, I'm going to go ahead and make some pre-mixed salad. This honestly was just on sale at the grocery store when we went, and I thought it would go well with some of that baked chicken breast. This one is a bacon Caesar. From actually Walmart is where we went this week. So I'm just going to put all the ingredients together. I always toss it with two forks. So once it's mixed really well, I'm just going to put it into the refrigerator to marry all those flavors together. I also realized that I've not really shown y'all any snacks or really anything other than my actual lunches. So here I'm just portioning out some black grapes into 5 different Ziploc baggies. This just makes it easy for me to grab and take either as a snack or eat as a snack while I'm at home. Really anything that makes life convenient. And my chicken's cooking or my oven's preheating or something else is going on, I've got a little bit of downtime, so I just fill that downtime with some other type of prep. Also, to fill some downtime, I'm just going to go ahead and put 12 eggs onto boil. I've been using those as one of my first meals of the day since I have been waiting until 11 to eat. Um, so yeah, always good to have those eggs on hand. Then I have 2 overripe bananas, so I'm going to go ahead and chop those up and put those in baggies as well. And those will go into the freezer either for morning smoothies or banana ice cream, really whatever you prefer to do with them. Another snack that I like to have on hand is either fresh cut watermelon or cantaloupe or honeydew, some type of melon. So I've got a small watermelon here and I just cut it into quarters. Then I slice, I don't know how you call that. I mean, you see what I'm doing. But really, it just helps it to come out even and makes really good, even slices. And I don't really have any waste. I like to get it cut as close to the rind as I can, like I said, just to eliminate that waste. And I'm going to go ahead and pop some steamable sweet potatoes into the microwave. I'm going to put those in there for 10 minutes and go ahead and cook about 1.5 pounds of some low fat turkey, 97.3, I guess that would be considered low fat. And I used a little bit of barbecue seasoning. I think it was meant for steak, but it was like a barbecue flavor. And I had to put a little extra in as I was cooking. I kind of like it to turn that color of that seasoning, but just be careful with your sodium when you are using, just seasonings that aren't really labeled as low sodium. Always got to watch that salt content. So now my eggs are ready to be taken off the burner. They're completely cooked. I do go ahead and set them in an ice bath to cool for at least 10 minutes. For me, it just makes it easier to peel, and I don't like handling it when it's really hot. So now it's time to get everything in their containers, and these containers again are the one compartment freshwares from Amazon. I will link them below. So what I did was 4 ounces of the ground turkey meat, barbecue flavored, in 4 separate containers. I was just going to do 2 containers, but I had a little bit left over in the end, and I didn't want to, put any more in the containers I had, so we just made another one. So now we got to make our mashed sweet potatoes to go with that barbecue turkey. I pulled these out of the microwave after they were done cooking and let them sit and cool for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to chop the hard ends off and split them right down the middle and just push all of that middle goodness out of it. Once I get all of them cut and put into the bowl, I'm going to grab a fork and mash them up. I don't use a blender or anything like that. They really mash easily when you cook them enough with a fork. Now you can kind of season them and prepare them however you prefer. I do a little bit of salt and pepper and some of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Really, that makes them sweet enough to where you don't need butter or cinnamon, and you're really still staying within your points or your macros or your calories. I'm doing about a half a cup in each container, and remember we had 4 containers. I kind of ran out a little bit towards the end, so we will just call that half a cup. So I needed something a little bit more in these containers just to kind of get some extra calories but stay within my points. Since we are still intermittent fasting, I'm definitely making it a point to eat within my eating window. That's really important, especially when ladies intermittent fast. So I just grabbed a couple of cucumbers and I'm putting about half of a cucumber in each container, and I'm just cutting them lengthwise like little French fries. That way they're easy to grab and eat, and I do prefer to eat those cold. So um, just pull those out as I heat up the rest of my meal. So once I get all of the cucumbers in the containers, we'll go ahead and get the lids on those and get them out of the way. We have one more meal to make. Grabbing that pre-made salad that we started off with, we're going to put that, or we're going to portion that out rather, into 2 containers, about a cup each. That was a portion size according to the bag. And we're going to put 3 to 4 ounces of chicken breast with each cup of salad. Really cut it to whatever fits within your macros, calories, or Weight Watchers points. And there you go. You've got 2 different meals, 5 days worth of meal prep, a couple of snacks. It's that easy, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And thanks so much for watching.